All right, and we're moving into Seth Rollins versus Damian Priest. Now, first, let me say how much I love the 4K camera. You know, it looks like the WWE 2K video games that you can purchase on the internet, if you know how the internet works. First, whatever diet plan Seth Rollins has been on, he looks fantastic. He's looking extra thick tonight. He's looking, not so CrossFit skinny, but he's looking quite delicious. You quit looking! Quit looking! A man can appreciate another man's thickness of chest and shoulder. Criticizing me. It's 2024. Mouse to mouth. Just ask Damian Priest. Or as people have taken to calling him the bisexual Undertaker. I don't get it. I don't see it. Maybe because the lips are very pretty. He's a very good-looking man. But I'm pretty sure he's into chicks. But I don't know. Ask him. Who knows? I don't know if anybody's ever just asked him. You know, modern Undertaker, everybody. Look, 2024 Undertaker, modern time, Generation Z Undertaker. Not whiskey drinking, stabbing people Undertaker. Sensitive Undertaker. Athletic Undertaker, even. Flipping around Undertaker, which is going to be to his disadvantage. Now, as you're watching this match, you could think, like, Undertaker and Triple H would never have pulled off this athletic of a spectacle. I was watching Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, I think last month. I was thinking to myself, Diesel and Razor Ramon would have never put on this spectacle of athleticism. Falcon Arrow right off the bat, go fuck yourself, little fella. I'm bigger than you. What were you trying to do to me? But that'll come back to bite him in the ass later. So I like that. I didn't think about that the first time that I saw it. Look, early on in the match, I'm bigger and stronger than you. Boom, Falcon Arrow on your ass, and now I beat the shit out of you. Versus later on, the superplex into the Falcon Arrow that they fight over, but that Seth Rollins is able to accomplish. Smaller guy having more stamina than the big fella. I don't know if this is all things that they discussed, but it's stuff that I'm reading into it. Really good punches off by Damian Priest, by the way. He throws the ham hocks like a grown man. Now, I always, look, he wrestles, is in between heel and face. He's not your daddy's slow moving around Undertaker. He's doing a lot of the running from corner to corner, creating that energy, creating that excitement. I would like him to wrestle a little bit more like a bigger fella, especially against somebody that you're probably trying to sell as being smaller than him. But again, they don't fucking pay me for my opinion. But I'm giving it to you for free. You're welcome. Blessings. I like when a guy wearing white versus a guy wearing black tickles me. I think that's the way to go. I'm not being sarcastic. Make it clear. Now, Seth Rollins has the worst, most shitty, awful suicide dive. That one was his best ever. In the history of suicide dive. Look, not that he's executing it bad. Like, he's very slow with it. Look at this one. Very controlled. Like that one. Good Christ.
You said he was thicker. You have more to work with. He's not fast now.
All right. Because he doesn't have to move fast anymore. Because he looks like he weighs like 20 pounds more than he did when he was like at his skinniest. So he's been using that knife and fork machine pretty effectively. Or maybe he's just hopped up on whatever AJ Styles and Randy Orton got on. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. This is a competitive sport. This ain't the Olympics. I don't care. We'll probably have a debate about steroids. I'm obviously juiced up out of my mind. So I don't begrudge anybody else for their use of various life-shortening substances, performance enhancements of various. I want to be half cyborg. There you go. Springboard senton. Into the, I believe we still call that the lion salt. There you go. Now, this is another thing. If Damian Priest is the bigger, stronger guy in the match, take some of the agility stuff off of it. Because if you're bigger, stronger, more agile than the other guy, what have you left the dude with? Why aren't you winning? Now you're a complete fucking moron. Part of the story of this. Let's get into the story of this. Judgment Day has been asked to please piss off and let me do this on my own, which is gonna. Now you see, there will be times where Damian Priest is looking up the aisle. What? Like, look, man. Like, I know what I said, but you could have helped me. You could have came down and helped me. I've enjoyed that a time or two myself. Like, look, I said I could do it on my own, but come on. You saw me in trouble. Help me out.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
You're supposed to read my mind. You want me to guess what you want to eat?
Food.
You're supposed to know
Yeah, I do.
what I really want you to do at all times. That's what relationships are. You're supposed to guess. Even casual male-male relationships, like with Finn Balor and Damian Priest. I can't wait to see them fight each other. They're going to get into it soon. I saw that Carlito was in Judgment Day now. And I'm like, all right, we got the Puerto Ricans versus the Irish. This is like Brooklyn, basically. Now, did he fuck that up? I think he fucked that up. There's going for like a twist, a whisper in the wind. Damian Priest going for front flippy variation. Whatever it was, it missed. But Seth Rollins is just smoothly covered that, got into a kick, got into a splash. And if that's not what they intended, Seth fixed that real good, real quick. God bless him. Stallion of a man. One of the best in-ring workers in the fucking world. Now, Lesnar, man, would have stand there and stared at him like, you missed me? Where are you, some kind of idiot? Make it even worse. But Seth is, boom, kick him, boom, now I'm up top, boom, splash, let's get into the next thing.
At least he didn't fall down when he has to.
He could have fell down with the guy landing next to him. That happened with Jinder Mahal and Jeff Hardy, much to Jinder Mahal's chagrin and career disillusionment. I like that set. I like the setting the neck breaker up and then hit him with the forearm across the back of the head. That's smart. That's fun. Again, okay, so my main thing, take the flippy small person stuff completely away from Damian Priest. This is like the second month in a row or something visibly fucked up on him. You don't want to get the reputation for being that guy. Got his leg trapped doing the con hilo, the head over heels flip. You're a big guy, just wrestle like a big guy. You're not working in no bingo hall anymore. You don't gotta do these dirty things for money. You're a big fella. Bless you. Bless you for your size and strength, sir. The buckle bomb. Good Lord, don't miss. Where is he? Oh, God. Right into the turnbuckle. He puts him up nice and high into the buckle. Please don't throw the back of my head into the middle fucking turnbuckle. Knock me unconscious and then wonder why I forget what's next. Now he's starting to look up the aisle like, where the fuck? I have a group of dudes. Where are my group of dudes? I'm beating on this little fella and he is not going down. He's not stopping. Now look, this match is much better than anything that Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels would have ever fucking imagined doing. I love that. I will flip back and forth between like 95, 96, 97, 98, 99 to like the current product. Now you would like to pan out into this crowd shot of like a ravenous crowd reaction right there. They're all just kind of sitting because we're on our knees hitting the fucking exchange of the forearms, which is almost obligatory. Now, if this had been a very long match at this point, and we were both exhausted and on the ground down to our last bit of energy, but let me look at the time. It's goddamn under 10. We're under 10 minutes still. So I would not have him this fucked up after what has happened so far. I know you're an athletic fella. Boom. Booyah forearms. Now, for the love of God, if you see it on TV, they already have guys doing that. You think of something else. Block, duck, get out of the way, exchanges some shit. Now, he threw a kick, and I don't know what the fuck that was supposed to work out or not. Hit him with the karate. I, too, am a master of the karate, and I know what it looks like. I bounce off the ropes, I come back and hit you, you hit me, spinning around kicks. The Trouble in Paradise is made famous by Kofi Kingston. if you've never heard of Taekwondo. Popped up, going for the pedigree. This never happened to Triple H. Oh, shit. Ooh. Back shots. Seth Rollins coming up from the behind to hit the curb stomp from the backside. Pulled a little sneaky on him there. Referee's reminding him that he knows how to count to 3. That's going to be a factor later, referee. Referee making a big deal. That was 2. I know how to count. Do you? Do you? We're going to find out. We're going to find out. That's going to blow up in your face pretty tragically. 2. I know how to... You know how to count to 2. But do you know how to count to 3? Apparently not. We're gonna see. If you haven't seen the match, it will be made clear what I mean. Both guys are down. We are doubled down pretty badly at the 10-minute mark. It is the age of television. Things are time condensed. Oh God, I'm exhausted and I'm unconscious from the... Now, you really think about it, how much has Seth gotten in on him to fuck him up this bad? Oh, the curb. Okay, curb stomp from behind. Now think on that, young indie wrestler. If 1 or 2 moves can waylay Damian Priest for an amount of time, how are you getting back up? Oh, Razor's Edge. I, too, am a fan of the Razor's Edge. Never knew that was a cocaine reference until lately I put 2 and 2 together. The edge of the razor. If you don't know. You get a pile of blow. Get a razor. Chop, 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 chop all those lines. And that's what the Razor and the Razor Ramon was about. I didn't know. Until last week. What? No, I read about it on the internet. Don't criticize me, woman. Spend money however I want. Where are we? I became sidetracked with fantasies of cocaine. There we go. Now look, okay, Damian Priest climbing up to the top. Now on commentary, I want to make the point that every time he goes up top, it goes bad for him. And I think, look, as a character, as an advancement of in-ring stories, I think he should come to the conclusion that I don't want to be bouncing off the ropes that much. Because it has blown up in my face a couple times now. Now, I know we're getting close to the finish. I remember from my first perusal of this match. This referee is so tan. I really appreciate... he could have went over on Hogan at Starrcade. That's how good of a tan he had. Sting was said he didn't have a tan, and that's why he had to lose in 1997. It's a way to go. Boom! Shakalaka! The sequence of moves that I hate the most in life. Superplex into something else. Now they're fighting over... We're telling the story of the Falcon Arrow. This match is the story of the Falcon Arrow. And goddammit, fucking, he didn't kick out at all. He's talking... He's a lot of lips moving from Damian Priest. He's probably saying some shit about being pissed off. I would be. They left his fucking dick twisting out in the wind. Fucking Seth Rollins, oh God, what the fuck, why? Referee, no real reason to have stopped counting. So this is what you're looking for. The referee's counting 1, 2. We're looking for the music cue to hit. The music, and because the music's going to stop him from counting for some reason. And then Drew McIntyre is supposed to run on down with the music. Because, of course, when you're sneaking up on people, you want to play their music, play my music and let everyone know that I'm coming so I can sneak up on him. This is one of the aspects of it that I thought was stupid. I get the cashing in. I would have, okay, to make sure none of this happens, none of this screws up, Drew McIntyre run in, physically stop the referee instead of playing a music cue, then present the briefcase, and then let's get into it without having to rely on split-second timing of an audio cue. Now, the audio cue fucking up pisses me off because they were going back and forth on the Falcon Arrow. You knew that was the finish. Music should have been playing to interrupt the count if that's what you were going to do, but I disagree with that being the premise. Drew McIntyre's in. He's cashing in. Goodbye, God. That championship should be mine, you son of a bitch. Damian Priest screwed me. I'm going to screw him by beating Seth Rollins. Oh, nope. Damian Priest, not to be denied. Not so easy there, big fella. Get rid of Seth. Now I was thinking, like, Seth's making a comeback. It's going to be hard to beat him coming back from the injury. And you're not taking the belt off of Damian Priest right now. It'd be disaster. So what do? And the cult of personality has hit the ring. There's a crazed fan. Just kidding. That's CM Punk. And he beats the living shit out of him with the chair. I appreciate the whacking Drew McIntyre over the head repetitively. That was great. Choke him out with the fucking cord. Just the screwing up on the counting. Like, multiple ways to have fixed that and make that not fucking happen. If referee just stopping the count is fucking terrible. If you're Drew McIntyre and we get to 2.5, I'm kicking the fuck out. If you didn't play the music, you're not going to instantaneously play a music cue in the 7/8 of a second. So if I were Damian Priest, whatever we talked about, I'm kicking out if you don't play the music. Wouldn't have killed anything. Wouldn't have ruined anything. Like, you were still down in a disadvantaged way. And we want to get a point across that Seth Rollins is a big, strong man. And he could have won this match. And Damian Priest was clearly going to lose this match. And the Judgment Day does not care. The Judgment Day, nowhere to be found. Finn Balor, you disloyal cur. Now, various cash-ins had been screwed up. Finn Balor was screwed out of winning the belt, I believe, by Damian Priest's interference. So that's a long building story, building the schism between Finn Balor and Damian Priest that I've enjoyed over the last however long, about a year or so. I like that the Gothic stable is a South American gang, more or less, with Irish people. That's real. It's realism. You don't want any of that supernatural mumbo jumbo to be involved in. Especially if you're Adam Copeland. You want to be brewing some witch's brew. You want to be dumping blood on people from the ceiling and breaking your leg. Because that's not silly. I love that. Now, Damian Priest's look on his face. I'd be a little, in real life, I'd be pissed. I'm a little bit pissed off for reals. So that leads in nicely to the, like, where the fuck was Finn Balor or even JD McDonough? I swear to God, if they're back there Eiffel Towering Liv Morgan when they could be helping me win my match, I'm going to tell Rhea Ripley and she's going to come and just smack the shit out of all of these people. CM Punk looking young and vigorous, displaying the ground and pound techniques that eluded him in the UFC. I like that Michael Cole seems happy about life again. There was a period of years where I fucking hated Michael Cole because he sounded like his soul had left his body. But then again, getting yelled at by a deranged old man over the microphone, that probably, I don't know if I'd want to come to work to that. People showing me their pee-pee and whatnot. I love the South of Heaven choke slam. That's a great way to do it if you're not a 7-foot tall fella. And there you go. That's Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins for the world title that gets defended on the program tonight. CM Punk angrily staring at you like this. Because I look at you like this for drinking alcohol and doing drugs.